Women are having babies in their 50s. Forget about the gynecologist, let's just call him the archaeologist. You know, we want to do a C-section, but we're a little afraid of a cave-in, so we're going to go in there with a 2x4 and prop you up, and then we'll go back in with some kerosene lamps so we can see through the dust. Yeah, I gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant. Actually, I gained 80 pounds, which means I gave birth to a 7-pound son and a 73-pound placenta. We keep it in the garage, and in the summer we take it to Colorado and we use it for family whitewater rafting. When you open up a piece of chocolate and you take the wrapper off and it says celebrate or sweet dreams on it, I think what it should really say is hello fatty. I tried Slim Fast, right, but that didn't work. I didn't have enough time to make the shake, so I just started eating the powder right out of the can. Here's what nobody ever told me about having kids. You love them with all your heart, but having kids is a lot like being pecked to death by a duck. So my son comes home from school, he's in the 2nd grade, and he tells me that they're teaching him how to write a business letter. So I call up the teacher, I say, really, a business letter in the 2nd grade? Why don't you just set him up in a law firm? How can I help my son with his physics? I still haven't figured out how the leg hole of my underwear gets over the agitator of my washing machine. The sex talk, right? Let me tell you how I knew it was time for that. So we bring home a couple of hamsters. The lady hamster has some babies. The next day, she's laying on her side. She's nursing the newborn hamsters. And I'm looking in with my son, and we're watching this beautiful moment of nature. And he looks at me with this angelic look on his face, and he says, "Look, Mom, they're sucking her dick." I'm getting old. I mean, my son's hormones are just coming in. Mine are on the way out. Want to know how I got the sex talk? I was 14 years old. My grandmother got me in the kitchen. She said to me it was about time to have my opening cemented. I had no idea kind of what she was talking about, but for weeks after that, I would have these nightmares about 2 workmen coming, one with a bucket of cement and a nozzle, and a second one with a trowel to play me off. I would say some mothers make me feel inadequate, but it's usually only when I'm drinking. Mother comes over and she's upset because I gave her kid a hot dog, right? Because she wanted to have an organic hot dog. It's a hot dog, you know? It's a tube of flubber with beef eye and snout particles in it. It's not supposed to be good for you. It's just supposed to be a fun thing, damn it. I bring my son there and I tell him, you call the woman Mrs. So-and-so. And she says, just call me Doris. Like, really, Doris? He's 4 and you're 46. And besides, Doris, I'm really not comfortable with my 4-year-old calling you by the same name that your alcoholic ex-husband calls you. Kids can't even play hangman anymore, right? It's not politically correct. Now it's called Rehabilitation Man. And it takes 20 years to draw a Rehabilitation Man, and nobody ever wins. Squeeze that into a play date.